I want to talk to you today about how to establish a connection with your clients, and I'll share with you how I do it. Number one is story. A lot of times people will tell you that storytelling is not something that people care about in your brand. If you're a coach, a speaker, an entrepreneur, an expert, a service business, a lot of times you'll think, well, I got to talk about the service, I got to talk about the program. But nobody's going to buy your products and your programs and services if they don't have a connection with you. Essentially, we're always telling a story. And the more we reveal about ourselves and our journey, the more people will relate to us and they'll want to have a relationship with us. But there's two parts to storytelling that I want to share with you. Number one is, a lot of times people say, well, the story's about you, when you're telling it. Like, it's only about you. Why do people care about you? No, a great story takes people on a journey. And if I'm talking about the journey of my life and it's a really good story and I'm doing it in the present tense, then somebody's going to go on that journey and they're going to have insights. As I'm telling my story, they're going to have insights for their life. How do I know this? I'm an expert on this. I do a theater show on my life story. It's a one-man show, and I take people on a journey for about 65, 70 minutes, and I play 10 characters from my life story. So I tell them a story and I play 10 characters. And people come out of the show and they literally have insights and transformations just watching the show, because when they hear me talking about being 6 years old, they actually see themselves at 6 years old. When they hear me talking about being 21 years old when I overdosed from drugs and alcohol, they'll see themselves at a pit moment in their lives. Maybe not overdosing from drugs and alcohol, but they'll see themselves at a low where they almost lost everything. So great storytelling connects with people because it takes them on a journey. So number one, tell great stories to connect with your audience. Number two is just be real. I just led an event recently called Message to Millions, and it's a 4-day event that I put on that teaches people, how to get high-paying clients consistently online so they can have the greater impact and income and a great lifestyle. And one of the things with the event is, like, people really connected with me. I connect with my clients, and I'm real. So when I'm on stage, I'm the same person on stage as I am off stage. And when I got off stage, I'd even be in the hallway and somebody come up and chat with me and I'd answer their questions. So I'm available, and I still keep my space to a certain degree, but I'm available and I'm readily in communication with people when I'm on stage and when I'm off stage. So I think those are important things, is to be yourself and be available to people is a really important thing to connect. The third thing is just be in good communication with people, and being good in communication with people, trying to find out what it is that they want. When I think about my clients, I'm always thinking about what is it that they want from their perspective. So I try and take on their beingness when I'm communicating in videos like this of, what it would be like to be them. And so I can go back 5, 6 years, 7 years where I was 7 years ago, where some of my clients are now, and start to think about what are the problems that they have, what are the opportunities that they want. And also, I always try and think about what their dreams are, because I can think about them as a client and somebody who invests in my programs, or I can think about them as a person who has dreams and has problems, and always be communicating in a way and adding value that solves those problems for them. So those are the ways that I actually do it. And some of my clients to become my best friends. So I think another way to connect with clients is to see their value and to see who they are, and to give people an opportunity to give them a chance. And then the other way is to raise the game for them. I think I'm an inspirator for my clients to help them see their dreams and to help them go after their dreams. So I'm always talking about dreams, and I'm always talking about thinking bigger and achieving more. And we're coming out with a new brand now that we'll tell you about as it comes out. I don't want to spoil the secret, but we have a new brand coming out that is, I'm thinking about my clients and how they can go out and achieve their dreams. And so always helping them rise their vision and their dreams to a higher standard by being a role model and an example of me being somebody who goes after my own dreams and inspires them to go after their own dreams. And then we connect on a level of dream seekers rather than just connecting on a level of business. So those are the ways that I inspire my clients and connect with them.